Here are the facts. Peter Schlosser arrived in Baltimore, Maryland in 1908 on the freighter ship Hanover with $12. As my Uncle Val tells it, well, never talked about what it cost him to come over. Well, first his sister, Frances, comes over. The story is his parents were shot, assassinated. The Bolsheviks moved in and, well, they didn't like the old people, so they just lined them up and shot them. My Aunt Ellis is my dad's youngest sibling. Growing up, Ellis was the cool aunt. Maybe it's because she was also the youngest, or because she had kids my age, or because she smoked. She had the long cigarettes, the 100s. She kept her cigarettes and her lighter in a leather case that closed on top. Very sophisticated. Well, we were like any other family. We had our moments. I remember one time, Pete and I were pretty close in age, less than 2 years apart. And so we played together a lot. And we had these homemade bow and arrows made out of twigs and string. Well, we had these tires stacked up, and between the top two tires was this U-shaped thing. And well, our goal was to put the arrow through the U-shaped thing. Well, it was my turn, and Pete was gonna be in the tires. No, go ahead and shoot. You won't hit me. Well, I did. Well, it was pretty close to his eyes. Of course, he goes running bawling into the house like he was really dying or something. It was just a scratch. Of course, I got paddled because I wasn't supposed to shoot when he was in the tires. Well, I told him to get out. It's been over 100 years since Peter Schlosser left Spies of Russia and settled in North Dakota. He raised 11 children and had 89 grandchildren. His children lived through, shaped, and were shaped by the 20th century. There is no doubt that the history of our times are written on the faces of Jack and Tony and Ann, Val and Patty, Henry and Isabel, and Kathy and Marie, and Pete and Alice. These first-generation children lived in one of the greatest changing times in American culture. This family, like so many 20th century American families, went from riding horse and buggy to watching man land on the moon. News that would take weeks to arrive, to chatting instantaneously with someone halfway around the world. I'm standing here today as I did all those years ago in DC, on their shoulders. It is their story being told, but it's the forward to mine. All that I am is because of all that they were. And it all started with a 16-year-old boy on a boat. It's really no different a story than yours, or any descendants of immigrants. Just the names have changed.